Well, we've been publishing the Sleepers Almanac for about 5 or 6 years now, and it occurred to us last year that the mobile phone and the short story are really perfect for each other, and we're very passionate short story readers. For me, I believe it's, the definitive writing challenge really for anybody who wants to write well, or read well for that matter. And by putting it on the mobile phone, or in such a way that it can be shared, in a global kind of environment, is just a fantastic opportunity, and I can't wait to see what happens.
My name's Louise Swinn. I'm the editorial director and one of the co-founders of Sleepers Publishing, publishers of the Sleepers Almanac, the Sleepers iPhone app, and Things We Didn't See Coming, The Danger Game, Sold, Glissando, and many more.
And I'm Zoe Dattner, Louise's business partner, and I'm the creative director of Sleepers Publishing, and I do all the typesetting and design and all that kind of stuff, and I forget all the stuff that she remembers.
Why did we start Sleepers is a question that we get asked. We started it 7 years ago because we were working in publishing, and we decided that we wanted to publish books that we could choose and then take right the way from the very, very beginning, even concept stage, right to the end where they were getting out to the market and being publicised. And so we got together one Monday morning after quitting our jobs, and we decided on a name. By midday, we cracked open our first bottle of wine to celebrate.
Followed by a few more bottles of wine. And
before two. And that was...
The company was founded on wine, basically.
Well, I think one of the most frustrating things for us being in Australia, which is such a big country and has so few people in it, is that we struggle to get our book distributed widely and known widely. So one of the things that's exciting about the app is that once you're up there on the internet, people from all across the world can find you more easily. So I think one of the things that we're hoping is that people who otherwise haven't necessarily heard of us or Sleepers Almanac will be able to pick it up, and for a very, very cheap price, because it's cheaper than the book, we'll be able to download it and instantly access it.
I would like to think that the stories on the app are seen by people all over the world for sure. I would love them to be inspired to write more and to read more, because they've suddenly had access to all this writing that they didn't before, because a lot of very devoted fiction readers never read short stories, and they're missing out on this huge, massive pool of words. What really excites me about the app as well is that it's got all this fantastic information about the authors and links to their own stuff, because obviously a lot of authors, not all, but many, write extensively on the internet in some form or another, and not just write, they might have all sorts of multimedia projects going on. And the iPhone app can connect you to all of that. How do you feel about paper books?
Look, I don't think it's an either-or argument, but books are expensive to produce. When you're a small publisher like us and you don't print as many books because you can't sell as many books, the unit cost of each book is really quite high. So sure, it's the excitement of hopefully being able to put the book out on a platform that's not hideously expensive per unit. If you had one piece of advice to say to a struggling new author, what would it be?
Buy the iPhone app.
Read short stories.
Read more short stories. Whenever I talk to authors who are right at the beginning of their writing experiences, I ask them what they read, and if they're not reading short stories, I admonish them severely and give them a little list of a few readers, and not to be afraid of collections, because some people are afraid that, for the money you might read 10 that you like and 10 that you don't like. So be it. I mean, life's like that.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid of it, and be incredibly generous in your search.